evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, very good evening.
Sir, the screen is fully black, so can't see anything.
Yes. That's what I am saying that one. Oh, 1 minute. That's fine. Hmm. What we done last class, sir? I think based on the product rule and quotient rule, we started. I think it's correct. Few questions you can try it
Sir,
now. The same continuation. Yes, tell me, ma'am.
sir, what is rank of matrix, sir?
That is actually oh, they gave
Sir, they gave 4 by 4 matrix, but
rank of matrix. They gave.
yes, sir,
Yes,
for the
sir.
4 by 4 matrix.
That is the different concept. We have to find the rank, but we are not discussing about that one. I will tell you that rank of the matrix. Okay.
Okay, sir.
One class will discuss about that. Actually, we are taking questions based on the our concept only, matrix and determinants. It's okay. Anyhow, arguments we'll discuss about that. Few questions you can write now. Just now, sir said that tomorrow you have a chemistry examination is there, and sir will give the test class itself. Just now, Ravindra sir said. Okay, so prepared well for that. Right now. Next question right now. Differentiate. Differentiate the function with respect to x cos x cube into
Sir, can't see, sir.
cos cube x into sin square x power 5. Sin square x power 5. Sin square x power 5. Okay, this only we have to find now. This is the some little bit complicated only, but it's very easy. Just you can apply the product rule. Here are the same thing only. Now this is you can take here now u, and this is you can take here now v, u and v. Then you can find it u and v here. Yes, you can follow now. Follow the procedure. So differentiation now means d by dx of cos cube x into sin square x power 5. Sin square x power 5 equal to. Generally, what is the formula we have? D by dx of uv equal to u into v dash plus v into u dash. We know very well that one. Apply the formula. So therefore, so differentiation of this value equal to, you can write now u into u means what we get cos cube x into d by dx of sin square x power 5. Sin square x power 5 now plus sin square x power 5 into means v into d by dx of cos cube x d by dx of cos cube x. sorry. This is a cos x cube. Amma. This I also verify that one. Cos x cube. Here also you can write now cos x cube. Yes. Cos x cube. Okay. So, now tell me anyone, what is the differentiation of sin square x? Once you look at the board now, d by dx of, we required now sin square x required. Sin square x. Here, what is the meaning of sin square x here? Sin x into sin x. It's correct. Sin x into sin x. Or else you can do one more way also. The sin square x you can write now, it's like x power n. It's like x power n now. The differentiation of x power n equal to, what is the formula we have? N into x power n minus 1. The same way, here also just you can write now, this is the 2 into
2 sin.
sin x into, again differentiation of sin x equal to cos x. Okay, this is the answer. But how to get this answer means, once you can see now, d by dx of sin square x you can write now, sin x into sin x you can write, sin x into sin x. Now u into v, u into v, same formula I can apply. So sin x into differentiation of sin x equal to cos x, correct? Plus again sin x into differentiation of sin x equal to cos x. But these two are same thing only, like terms here now. So this will equal to how much? 2 sin x into cos x. 2 sin x into cos x. But this formula we know very well that 2 sin theta into cos theta equal to, what is the formula we have? Sin 2 theta. It's correct. Sin 2 theta. I mean differentiation of sin square x equal to, you can write now sin 2x. Or you can write now 2 sin x into cos x. 2 sin x into cos x. Now this one you can follow the same procedure, but it will be very easy. Okay. Now you can follow that. So it is equal to cos cube x, you can write as cos x cube, write as it is only. Cos x cube, write as it is into. Now differentiation of sin square x power 5 equal to how much? Just now we got that. Bro, what is the x
Sin
value?
x 2 sin 2 theta.
Sin 2 theta. It's correct. That means you can write now 2 sin 2 theta equal to how much? X power 5. So 2x power 5. Okay. This one. Plus sin square x power 5, write as it is. Sin square x power 5 you can write as it is only. And differentiation of cos x cube equal to how much? Differentiation of cos theta equal to, differentiation of cos theta equal to, and here also
Minus sin x.
and here also you can do one more thing here now. Generally, but we are okay, it's fine that differentiation of only sin square x equal to, we got now sin 2x we are taking here now. But instead of x here, x power 5 is there now. That means what we'll do that? Again, you can differentiate the differentiation of x power 5. This is the first step up to here now. The same here also, same. Sin square x power 5, right, as it is only. That means v into differentiation of cos equal to sin x. We know very well that one. So this is the minus sin of sin into x cube. Again, instead of x, only x cube is there now. So you can differentiate this also into differentiation of x cube. Differentiation of x. This is the, okay. This step, if you understand clearly, means then problem is very easy. Almost problem is over. We done that. So now we can write the answer. So cos x cube into, sorry, it's not visible that. Cos x cube into sin 2 into x power 5, and differentiation of x power 5 equal to how much? This is the 5 into x power 4. 5 into x power 4 plus sin square x power 5 equal to, right, as it is only. So sin square x power 5, sin square x power 5, but actually plus into minus equal to, here we will get now minus sin square x power 5 into sin x cube into differentiation x cube equal to 3x square.
Sir, can you explain the second last step again?
Yes, sir,
I
sure,
didn't
sure, sure.
understand.
What happened, sir? Oh, uh, okay. Yes, listen one more time now. Listen one more time. U into differentiation of V plus V into differentiation of U. We are taking as it is here, just to apply the formula. Now U into cos x cube into differentiation of sin square x equal to, but this entire thing you can take here now. It's like sin square x only. Sin square x. But sin square x equal to, what is the formula we have? Sin 2x. That's why I'm taking here now sin 2x. X equal to how much? X power 5. So sin 2x power 5 into, but generally whatever they give any angle here now, this also we have to differentiate. We taken general differentiation of sin x equal to how much? Cos x into differentiation of x. But differentiation of x equal to, we are getting one only. That is the reason we are not taking anything. We are taking direct function there. In the same way, differentiation of sin square x equal to sin 2x into differentiation of x power 5 plus sin square x power 5 into differentiation of cos x equal to how much? Minus sin x. So minus sin x into again differentiation of x cube. Just you can differentiate again these two values also you can differentiate. The x power 5 and x cube you can write there now. Rest of all the values are same. So cos x cube into sin 2x power 5 into differentiation of x power 5 equal to 5x power 4 minus sin square x power 5 sin square x power 5 into, we get plus into minus equal to, will get minus, that's why I'm taking minus there now. Sin x cube into, and differentiation x cube equal to how much? 3x square. 3x square. If you want anything is common, if you want you can take common, I can write nothing happen it is, or else just you can stop the procedure. You can stop procedure. Okay, anything you can do, no problem that. Now suppose if taken common here, what is the common? Tell me. If anything is common is there? No common. I think maybe just one from these two terms only will take common here. That also will take common only. X square is the common, that's all. X square into here 5x square into cos x cube into sine of 2x power 5 minus this one you can write now sine square x power 5 into, here 3 already is there now, so it is if you want here 3 you can write here 3 sine square x power 5 into sine x cube, sine x cube. This is the answer for that. I am clear now? Students, please respond. I understood this
Yes, sir.
problem. Okay, just nothing is there, but no need to get any confusion. First, you can apply the formula right as it is. But always should remember that here this these two steps are the more important to you. Definitely, differentiation of sin x equal to, we know cos x, but how to get the cos x means differentiation of the complete function into again the differentiation of this value also always. The condition you can remember actually differentiation of, suppose you are taking here now cos x. Generally it is equal to how much? Minus sin x into differentiation of x here. Differentiation of x. This is the actual meaning of what is the actual differentiation of this function. But differentiation of x equal to how much? 1. That is the reason we are taking here now. It is equal to only minus sin x. Okay. So in the same here also same thing only. So differentiation of sin square x power 5 means, just now I gave the formula to you sin 2x. So sin 2x means 2 into x power 5. And again differentiation of this value. Compulsory we have to take. Don't forget that. This here also same thing. One differentiation of cos x equal to, we know that minus cos sin x into again differentiation of this function. Right. Okay. That's all. You can differentiate these two values. You can write here. Next step. Now from these two terms you can take what is the common here now? X square is the common. Just x square you can take common. The remaining terms right as it is here. That is the answer for that. Okay. Clear now? Done. Next. Differentiate the function with respect to x. Differentiate the function with respect to x. 2 into root of cot x square. Cot x square. Okay.
So what's the last step, sir? -3 sine. What is that, sir? I can't see because
Minus 3 sine square x power 5 into sin x cube. If you want, you can see this one. Okay. Minus 3 sine square x power 5 into sin x cube. Now you can see next one. Differentiate the function with respect to x. 2 into root of cot x square. Try now. Once try yourself. Once try yourself. Instead, I'll call you one, just anyone, just to tell me. Ritesh. Ritesh, please respond. Ritesh. Ritesh. Cot x square. Differentiation of 2 into square root of cot x square. Cot x square equal to how much? See, it's very easy only. Now here clearly the 2 is the constant value. 2 is the constant means you can take outside. But it is in the form of root x now. It's correct. So this one you can write now 2 into dy dx of square root of cot x square. Square root of cot x square. It's correct now. Now it is in the form of root x now. But the center thing is you can take here now, x you can take. The differentiation of root x equal to
1 by 2 root x.
1 by 2 root x. The same you can write. So 2 into differentiation of root x equal to, we know very well that 1 by 2 root x. So 2 into root over cot x square. Cot x square. But here clearly inside the bracket it's not x now. Some different function is there. But here also same procedure. Everybody should remember the condition. Generally, differentiation of root x equal to 1 by 2 root x into again d by dx of x here now. Means whatever they given under the square root, under root, that value again we have to differentiate. Again we have to differentiate that. But differentiation of x equal to how much? 1. That is the reason we are taking here now. Differentiation of root x equal to only 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x. In the same way, differentiation of root of cot x square equal to 1 by 2 root of cot x square into again differentiation of cot x square. It's the more important to you. Okay. Next one, right? 2 to cancel. 2 to cancel here now. So 1 by root over cot x square into differentiation of cot x equal to
minus
differentiation of
cos x square.
minus cosecant
Square.
square
X.
minus cosecant square x. That's correct. Put the bracket now. Into again differentiation of x square into d by dx of x square. Okay. You can differentiate this function now. Differentiation of x square equal to how much? 2x. So you can write plus into minus, minus we are getting minus 2x into cosecant square of x square whole by root over cot of x square. This is the answer. Simple question. Clear? Understood now? Okay. All right. One more I can write now. Cos root x, you know very well that I'm taking questions from your textbook also because already previous I gave so many questions to you. That's why I'm taking different questions from that. It's fine. Next. Next right now. Find dy by dx. I think this models you got and I understood that. Then still will take some quotient also will take few questions. That means almost I covered all the questions from the textbook and as well as audition also. I will take some yes quotient rule right now. Ah, right. Differentiate tan x by log x. Differentiate d by dx of tan x by log x. Tan x by log x. Yes, differentiate now. It's very easy. What is formula here now? U by v now.
Yes.
This is the u. This is the v here. So d by dx of u by v equal to what is the formula we have?
V
V
dash
into u
U.
dash into u into v dash by v square. Is correct? This is the formula. Yes. Now apply that. U equal to how much? U equal to tan x and v equal to log x. Both just you can substitute in there now. V into v means what you get log x into log x into
Secant
differentiation
square.
of d by dx of tan x minus tan x into d by dx of log x of log x whole by log x whole square v square. It's correct now. Now differentiate. So log x into differentiation of tan x equal to secant square x secant square x minus tan x into differentiation log x equal to how much? 1 by x whole by this is you can write now log x whole square. But coming to the numerator in second term, tan x into 1 by x. But tan x into 1 by x equal to how much? Tan x by x, tan x by x now. Take LCM from the numerator. X LCM. X is the LCM here. So x into log x log x into secant square x minus tan x whole by This is the log x whole square. Log x whole square. Correct now? Just declare
Sir,
uh,
x log x secant square x minus what is that, sir?
tan x. Because just you can see the numerator here now. Just I'm taking x is the LCM. So x log x into secant square x minus tan x. Because x by x equal to only one time only. We know very well that. So it is equal to, you can write now, this one you can take reciprocal because it is the log x whole square by 1 reciprocal. So x log x into secant square x minus tan x whole by x into log x whole square. X into log x whole square. This is the answer for that. Next, d by dx of 1 plus cos x by 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x. This is the function. 1 plus cos x by 1 minus cos x. What will do that? This is equal to two different ways. One is by eliminating this one. By eliminating this one, you can simplify the function you can do. And second,
Sir, eliminate.
what is that?
So the eliminating thing.
Yes,
What
that's
is
what I'm telling that one. Either you can eliminate this plus one here, you can simplify the function, you can differentiate one method, or else directly can apply the quotient rule. U by V formula can apply directly. Understood now? But everything will be same thing only we're getting. Suppose you can take here now, first we will do the both the methods, we will solve that. Once you can check it. This is you can take here now U, this is you can take here now V, U by V. So already clearly we got now, but U by V equal to, we know the formula, V into differentiation of U minus U into differentiation of V by V square. The same thing can apply, V into, that means 1 minus cos x into d by dx of 1 plus cos x, correct? 1 plus cos x. All right, here now let it back. 1 minus cos x into d by dx of 1 plus cos x, 1 plus cos x. V into differentiation of u minus u into, so 1 plus cos x into d by dx of, d by dx of 1 minus cos x, 1 minus cos x whole by v square. V square means 1 minus cos x whole square. 1 minus cos x whole square. Okay? Yes. Now differentiate this value now. 1 minus cos x into, differentiation of constant equal to how much?
0?
0. Differentiation of cos x equal to how much?
Sin x minus sin x.
Minus sin x. Okay, means we'll get only one term, single term, because differentiation of constant equal to 0 and minus sin x, and minus of 1 plus cos x into, you know, same differentiation of 1 equal to how much? Again 0 na,
Yes, sir.
minus
Of
differentiation
minus
cos x
sin x
minus
plus sin x.
plus sin x. Very good. Plus sin x whole by 1 minus cos x whole square. 1 minus cos x whole square. Now, what is the common from these two terms now from the numerator? What is common? Tell me. I think sin x is the common, correct? From these two terms, sin x and sin x. Sin x is the common. Take outside. But here minus is there now. So minus is into this value you can take. So minus into 1 equal to minus 1 plus cos x, means cos x minus 1 and minus of this value. Minus of this value. So minus into plus equal to minus 1. Minus into plus equal to minus cos x whole by 1 minus cos x whole square. 1 minus cos x whole square. Now here this will be cancelled. Minus 1 equal to minus 2. So what is the answer now? So minus 2 sin x whole by 1 minus cos x whole square. 1 minus cos x whole square. This is the answer for that. Okay. So, it's very easy. Suppose the same problem. Suppose first, okay, we'll eliminate the plus 1 there. Eliminate
Sir,
plus 1. Tell me, ma.
here 1 minus cos x whole square can be written as a sin square x, no, sir.
That is the 1 minus cos square x.
Ah, yes, sir.
It is
Okay.
the 1 minus cos x whole square. This whole
Yes, sir.
square belongs to the full thing only, no? That's correct. I can do one more. That one eliminate plus 1 there. Eliminate plus 1. No? Once you can see what will get answer. But compulsory, what is the method we are doing? But we should get same answer always. But it's not different. Take now the same thing only. So differentiation of, I think 1 plus cos x equal to, we know very well that by eliminating this one, compulsory can apply the condition of 2 sin square x minus 1. Correct? 1 plus cos x equal to, you can write now 2 sin square x by 2. 2 sin square x by 2 minus 1 whole by, we eliminated this plus 1 here. So 1 minus of 1 minus,
Sir, after 2 sin
sorry,
square x, whatever.
sorry. This is, you can write now plus 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1, this function. And here you can write now 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, you can write. The formulas we know that multiples, submultiples. Cos 2x equal to formula. Cos 2x equal to, what is the formula we have? 2 cos square x minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square x. 1 minus 2 sin square x. Now instead of x here, now you can take x by 2. The theta equal to, you can take x by 2. Then 2 will be get cancelled now. Then cos x equal to, will get clearly this value equal to how much? 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1, or else 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. These formulas we know very well that 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. That 2 only just I am applying here now. Now here plus 1 minus 1 will be cancelled. But this is when we multiply with minus what? Minus 1 plus 2 we are getting. So you can remove this bracket now. This will also cancel. 2 to also cancel now. But cos by sin equal to, we will get clearly cot square. Understood now? But that is the counting into sin and cos also is the same thing only. But this is the lengthy way. So that's why instead of taking this method, we're applying the u by v formula here. This is the very easy. So easily we got the answer. Okay. So that is your choice only. But whatever you feel easy method, that one you can do in examination. My suggestion is you can solve only this method, but don't solve this one. But you also get the answer, but it will be lengthy. So again we got cot, we got now. Okay, again cot means we are counting into some identity and we'll get some lengthy it is. Okay, so you can follow this one. Write this. I'll get ink bottle. It's not working. I think it's not writing properly. Just I'll give you one more question now. You can write this one. Before filling this ink, just I will write the one more problem here. You can write. You can solve this. X square plus 2x plus 5 whole by x square plus x plus 2. Later solve this question. It's very easy. In the algebra function only, it's very easy. You can solve that. Suppose we got any trigonometric function, some little bit confusion we are getting. But algebra polynomial function means it's very easy only. Okay. Tell me answer. It's very easy. It's very easy and simple question.
So, in numerator, x square plus 2x plus what?
Definitely whole square.
No, sir. What is that last? In
Plus 2.
numerator.
Numerator 5 plus 5 plus 2. This is x square plus x plus 2 into dy dx of x square plus 2x plus 5 2x plus 5 minus x square plus 2x plus 5 into d by dx of x square plus x plus 2 plus 2. Okay. Whole by v square. What is the v here now? X square plus x plus 2 whole square. X square plus x plus 2 whole square. Now differentiate now. X square plus x plus 2 into differentiation this function equal to differentiation of x square equal to how much? D by dx x square equal to how much? 2x 2x plus differentiation of 2x equal to 2.
2,
Constant equal to 0.
0.
Stop it. Minus x square plus 2x plus 5 into same thing only. Differentiation of x square equal to 2x plus d by dx of x equal to 1. Constant equal to 0. Constant equal to 0 whole by x square plus x plus 2 whole square plus 2 whole square. That's fine now. Now if you want, just you can multiply, although you can simplify that. Okay. So x square into 2x equal to x square into 2x 2x cube, x square into 2 equal to 2x square, plus x into 2x equal to 2x square plus 2x plus 4x plus 4 minus of x square and this one equal to minus 2x cube. Anyhow, it is the plus into plus equal to plus into minus equal to minus. So all the terms we are getting minus only. Minus x square minus 4x square minus 2x minus 10x minus 5 whole by x square plus x plus 2 whole square. Okay. Now simplify that. These terms will be cancelled. Plus and minus will be cancelled. Here 2x square, 4x square or minus 4x square cancel. And plus 2x minus 2x will be cancelled. Now what about remaining here? Minus x square minus x square and plus 4x minus 10x equal to minus 6x. 4 minus 5 equal to minus 1 whole by x square plus x plus 2 whole square. If what you can take minus common also you can take. Take here now minus common, that is your choice only. Or if you want you can write take minus common. So x square plus 6x plus 1, x square plus 6x plus 1 whole by x square plus x plus 2 whole square. Okay. So like that clearly just we are solving the problem means, but we are not getting any confusion also. Nothing is just you can take here now u by v. V into differentiation of u
So can we copy, sir?
minus, yes, copy that one. Minus u into differentiation of v. Yes, you can do separately now. Whole by v square, right, as it is. The difference is x square equal to 2x plus 2x equal to 2 and constant equal to 0. In the severe are the same thing only. Later you can multiply both. These two you can multiply, these two you can multiply, subtract both. You can write now clearly. And some like terms will be cancelled. And rest of values you can write down.
So no need of expanding the denominator.
But we are not expanding means then what we'll do? This one, this is not required. It's not required. Why unnecessarily? This is the simplest form only, na? It's correct.
Yes, sir.
Generally, we have to write any value, it will be simplest form. But anyhow, it's the simplest form only. And simply just we are expanding means we'll get again some big expression we are getting. So just you can stop it.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Now I'll give one more question to you once you can try it. Later this problem just you can solve this question now. X square into log x. Simple problem only you can write now. X square into log x. X square into log x. But who copied this problem? Just take 1 second, try this question.
Sir, is it x
Ah.
plus 2x log x, sir?
X square into log x. Answer.
No, sir. Answer is x plus 2x log x.
X plus 2x log x is correct. X plus 2x log x. That is the answer. It's correct only. Okay. If you done this for me, I'll give the next concept to you. I'll give the chain rule. Write this one now. Derivative of composite function by chain rule. Derivative of composite function by chain rule. By chain rule. Generally, what is the meaning of chain? Chain means what you can say? It will be continuous. In the minutes you can take here now. Already previously I show you very clear that one. If taken dy by dx, this can be written as, how can I write now? Dy by du, or you can take d theta into d theta by dx. But these two will be same, you get the same answer. This is the we call as the chain rule. But especially this is useful for not only two functions here now. Suppose if they given more than two functions, u, v, w like that. But each function is the composite to the other function. The function is composite to the other function. Already you know very well that one. What is the meaning of composite? Okay. What is the meaning of composite? G circle F, F circle G, and all those things. The definition you can write now. Right definition. If y equal to f of x, and u equal to g of x, to be two differentiable functions, two differentiable functions, comma, functions of one is u, and one more thing is the x. U belongs to the second function, x belongs to the first function now. U and x respectively, such that the composite function, the composite function y equal to f of g of x. You know what is the meaning of f of g of x here now? F circle g. Now. I mean, it is the g of x is the composite of f. It is. I mean, these two are the two different, the differentiable composite functions. Now, in this case, then dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. This is a generally we call as the what is that? Chain rule. What do you call that? Chain rule. That is right here now. That is derivative of y with respect to x equal to derivative of y the same condition you can take here now. Derivative of y with respect to u, into with respect to u into I think you're not seeing that one this side. Here I can write now. That is derivative of y with respect to x equal to derivative of y with respect to u into derivative of x or derivative of u with respect to x is called a chain rule. X
So with respect to x equal to,
here only you can see this condition you can see now. Generally dy by dx equal to what you get, tell me now, dy by du into du by dx. Actually this will be cancelled and it should be equal to dy by dx only. The same thing. What is the meaning of dy by dx here now? Derivative of y with respect to the x. Derivative of y with respect to x equal to derivative of y with respect to u into, you know what I mean dot here now? Dot product here now. It is a dot product. Derivative of u with respect to the x. This is the we call as a chain rule. This is known as chain rule. What do you call this one? Chain rule. That means if anywhere they're asking here now, the definition of chain rule means everybody should remember this one. One more time, just take a listen that. Y equal to f of x and u equal to g of x to be two differentiable functions of u and x respectively, such that the composite function y equal to f of g of x, then dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. This is the we call as the chain rule. You know, what is the meaning of dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx means derivative of y with respect to x equal to derivative of y with respect to u into derivative of u with respect to x. This is known as chain rule. What do you call that? Chain rule. Because now we're going to the same thing only, there is the composite functions. That means in one single term only, we are getting more than two variables we are getting. That means at the time, compulsory we can apply the chain rule. Okay. Clear now? Actually, this is we will take for the more number of functions. It's not only two functions. They given two different functions. You can apply the UV formula. It's enough. But suppose instead of we are getting three functions, u into v into w, or else if taken three different functions, y equal to f of u, and u equal to g of v, and v equal to f of x. It means like that if they given three different functions, but three are the composite functions. And the time what we'll do means we can apply the composite. It means this one chain rule we are applying. Applying chain rule like this, same condition. Suppose if you want just once you can know, once you look at the board now, once you can see that. Suppose they given three different functions. Once you look at the board, first listen to me. y equal to suppose I am taking f of u and u equal to f of v and v equal to f of x. Three different functions are there now. Now for these three different functions, so then how to find the dy by dx? By using chain rule. Same condition you can write now. Here we are taking the two different functions, y equal to f of x and u equal to g of x we are taking. But dy by dx equal to what you get, tell me now? Dy by dx equal to dy by du by dx. The same here also you can write now. Dy by dx equal to dy by dx equal to first one. What is the first value here now? This one you can write. The f of x we got now. Means instead of this function we got this. Okay. So write clearly that dy by with respect to u, because in this function what is the variable here now? What is the parameter? What is the parameter here? U is the parameter. U is the already previous I showed very clearly that one. So in given function, first identify the what is the parameter. So based on the parameter, we have to differentiate with respect to that one. The same y equal to f of u means what you can say now? Differentiation means derivative of y with respect to u. So what is the meaning of derivative of y with respect to u now? Dy by du into and coming to the second one now. U equal to f of v. Derivative of u with respect to what is the parameter here now? V is the parameter, means du by dv, like this, into the coming to the third function here. Derivative of v with respect to what is the function here? What is the parameter? X is the parameter, so dv by dx. Understood? Means here now these two will be cancelled, these two are cancelled, and dy by dx will be equal. So like that, they given more than two terms also. So by using the chain rule, just you can calculate like this. Continuation, you can do that. Okay. That means simple way, just if you want, you can clarity means dy by dx equal to you can do separately. Dy by du into du by dv into dv by dx. Okay. And follow the procedure. Then how many functions is given also nothing is happen. Just you can follow that. If you want, this is you can write as a note. You can write now. The chain rule can be extended to the functions which are composition of more than two functions. More than two functions.
Sir,
What you can write
after
down.
du and du by dv into what, sir?
No, just you can do this function. These three functions you can see, ma'am, but don't see this one. We have three different functions we have. By using these three different functions, we have to find the dy by dx we have to find. So dy by dx equal to, take first function now, y equal to f of u. In this function, what is the parameter? U is the parameter. That means this function, we have to differentiate with respect to u. That means the derivative of y with respect to u. What is the meaning of that? Dy by du into, coming to second function now, du by dv into, coming to third function now, dv by dx. So on you can take. But here now, these all the functions are composite to each other. See now, here u and v are the composition of y equal to f of u. It means whatever the given function f of u, this is we are substituting here now. Generally, we are taking this condition. What you can tell me now? Y equal to f of the value of u equal to how much? F of v. F of v is correct now. Again, v equal to how much? F of x. That means this can be written as f of x. F of x. Then what do you call this one? The composition. What do you call this? So y equal to f of x. When these three functions we call the composition of the this function. Okay. This is we call as a chain rule. Now based on the chain rule, just we'll solve the few questions now. First in copy this. We'll start the questions. Differentiate the following with respect to x. With respect to x.
Sir, cannot read, sir.
Kimmer, it's not visible that. Differentiate the function. Functions with respect to x. Few examples you can take now in the chain rule. Now I'll give a small question to you. First one, y equal to 2x plus 1 whole cube. Y equal to 2x plus 1 whole cube. This is the one of the important question for one more question it is. They're asking so many times in examination. Y equal to 2x plus 1 whole cube. Please tell me anyone. What is the differentiation of 2x plus 1 whole cube? Generally, we are taking the whole cube means then what will get? So 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1. Please tell me. Y equal to 2x plus 1 whole cube. We have differentiated that. Means we have to find
Sir, so it will become two whole cube, sir.
2x plus 1 whole cube is a
So,
whole
sir,
cube.
so we first will differentiate inside that whole cube we should
Here
do, sir.
you do one thing. Just you can do the two different ways you can find now.
So the answer is 6 into 2x plus 1 whole square.
Very good. 6 into 2x plus 1 whole square. Now just a simple way you can take here now. Here in this condition, take like y equal to x power 1 only can take. Y equal to x power n. We know very well that one. Different just x power n equal to how much? N into x power n minus 1. The same formula can apply. So dy by dx equal to 3 into 2x plus 1 whole square, because 3 minus 1 equal to how much? We know the formula. Differentiation of x power n equal to n into x power n minus 1. The same way n into x power n minus 1. 3 minus 1 equal to 2 into d by dx of again 2x plus 1. Again 2x plus 1. So simplify this value. 3 into 2x plus 1 whole square into differentiation of 2x equal to how much? 2 plus constant equal to 0. So this value equal to 2 only. So 2 3s are 6. 6 into 2x plus 1 whole square. This is the direct differentiation by using the x power n formula. X power n formula. But now the same question, suppose we are solving by using the chain rule. By using chain rule, then what we'll do once you can see that. Okay, or the same thing you can take here now. Y equal to 2x plus 1 whole cube. Just here I am taking some small substitution I am taking. Let u equal to 2x plus 1. U equal to 2x plus 1 now.
Sir, do we need to show the steps in examination?
For this one, it's not required. One more question means you can write directly.
No, for a long question?
Long question means we have to write. But for asking long question, it's not possible. That is most probably there is 1 mark only. It's not more than that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So y equal to 2x plus 1 whole cube. Take a small substitution you can take here now. Let u equal to 2x plus 1. That means here now, u equal to 2x plus 1 is a composite of this one. Is correct now? Now by just you can write, so by chain rule you can write. By chain rule. What is the chain rule we have? dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. Formula we know very well that one. dy by dx equal to how much? dy by du into du by dx. That means it's the first function we can differentiate with respect to u. With respect to u now. Then what will you can apply the same thing? You can apply the exponent formula I can apply for this one. So then what you get, tell me now? The same thing only. Here dy by dx equal to, we'll get clearly 3 into 2x plus 1 whole square. Okay. Into du by dx equal to this u function you can differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x now. So what you get this value? 2 differentiation of 2x equal to 2 only plus 1 equal to 0, 2. That's all. 2 3s are 6 into 2x plus 1 whole square. You can do anyway, no problem that one. But we should get always same answer. Okay. This is the normal, it is the by using chain rule. Because we are taking the u here, and this is the u cube. Differentiation of u cube means what you get now? Dy by du means with respect to u, 3 u square we are getting. So 3 into u square. Into du by dx equal to this one. Differentiation of u with respect to x equal to 2 only. So 2 3s are 6 into 2x plus 1 whole square. Next. The same way, one more you can take sin x square. Second one, y equal to sin x square. Y equal to sin x square. Now this is you can solve by using chain, but directly we are doing the differentiation means it's very easy only. Differentiation of sin x equal to what is the answer? Cos x into x square means it will be 2x. So 2x into cos x square. That answer for that one. So by using chain rule, then what we'll do? Simple. Just you can take here. This is like sin x now. You can take here, let u equal to x square. You can take let u equal to x square. Then y equal to how much? Sin u. Y equal to sin u. Now by chain rule, what is the formula we have? Dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. Du by dx. The same you can write now. So differentiation of derivative of u y with respect to u. So what you get, tell me now? So differentiation of sin u equal to what you get? This is the cos u into differentiation of u with respect to x equal to what you get now? 2x. So what is the answer? 2x into cos u. U equal to, we know very well that one is the x square. So you know you got the same answer, 2x into cos x square. This is the by using chain rule. Simply normally we are solving means direct with respect to x. So dy by dx equal to sin x equal to, we know very well that one, cos of x square, cos of x square into, again differentiation of x square equal to 2x. That's all. So 2x into cos of x square. 2x into cos of x square. So we got the same thing only. This is the by using chain rule, and this is the normal procedure. This is normal procedure. Next, third one, y equal to tan of 2x plus 3. Tan of 2x plus 3. Okay. Y equal to tan of 2x plus 3. Yes, you can apply chain rule. That is your choice only. You can do anyway, but we should get same answer only. Nothing happened. It is But particularly suppose they're asking for 2 marks question, differentiate y equal to tan of 2x plus 3 by chain rule. That means compulsory we have to apply the chain rule only, but we can't do directly.
Is it two
Uh,
two
here also
secant
same.
square x,
Let
sir?
x u equal, you can take here now 2x plus 3. Then y equal to what we are getting? Tan u. Now by chain rule you can write now. By chain rule, what is chain rule we have? Dy by dx equal to dy by dy by du into du by dx. Du by dx. The same you can write. So differentiation of y with respect to u. Tan u equal to how much? We know very well that one secant square u into du by dx equal differentiation of u with respect to x equal to 2 only. So what is the answer? 2 into secant square u equal to how much? Secant square of 2x plus 3. This is by using chain rule. Normally we are taking also with the same answer. Differentiation of tan x equal to how much? Secant square x means secant square of 2x plus 3 into again differentiation of 2x plus 3 equal to 2 only, because 2x equal to 2 and 3 equal to constant equal to 0. What is same answer? Okay. Fourth one, y equal to cos of root x. You can do by using chain rule, you can do that. By using only chain rule. Don't apply directly. Because already this problem we done previous. Here also what we'll do? Let u equal to root x you can take. Then y equal to what you get, tell me now, it is the cos u. Y equal to cos u. By chain rule you can write. What is the formula we had? Dy by dx equal to same dy by du into du by dx. So dy by dx equal to differentiation of u, different derivative of y with respect to u. Cos u equal to how much? Minus sin u into derivative of u with respect to x. Root x equal to, we know very well that one by 2 root x. So it is equal to minus sin u equal to, we know very well that root x whole by 2 into root x. So, by the chain rule also we got very easily answer. Okay. Okay. Next, fifth one. Sin of y equal to cos x square. Sin of cos x square. Yes, you can do same way. Here also you can take here now. Let here now we have 3 functions are there. We have 3 functions. Then what we'll do that? Let u equal to cos of x square, and v equal to x square you can take. V equal to x square. I'm taking 2 different functions. Is it correct? Please tell me now. Is it possible to take 2 different functions based on this function now? Y equal to sin of cos x square is there. I am taking the functions like this. u equal to cos of x square and v equal to x square.
No, sir, it should be u is equals to cos v. I
Ah,
think.
yes, this v equal to cos v only will take here now. Okay, because x square equal to v. So u equal to what you get this value now? Cos v.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right now. So y equal to what you get? Tell me. This is the sin u. It's fine now. Now I can write by chain rule. By chain rule, dy by dx equal to what is the formula we have? We have three component function means one is the dy by du into du by dv into dv by dx. Is correct? dy by du into du by dv into dv by dx. Now I can write derivative of y with respect to u. So differentiation of sin u equal to how much? Cos u na? Cos u into derivative of u with respect to v. So derivative of cos v equal to what you get? This is the minus sin v. Minus sin v into derivative of v with respect to x. X square equal to what you get? Not 2x. It's correct. All you can write now clearly. So minus 2x into cos u equal to what you get now? It is the cos of u equal to, we know very well that one, this is the cos x square into sin v equal to, you can write now sin x square. Sin x square. Now this chain rule is the easier difficult. Difficult.
Easier, sir.
It's very easy one, isn't it? It's very easy. Yes. We'll solve one more question now. In the same way, previous we done one problem. No? That same question one more time you can solve now by using chain rule. You can solve. Just once verify it. But already we got the previous one answer. We got that same thing once you can verify. Y equal to 2 into root over 2 into root of cot x square. Cot x square. I think this problem we done previous. It's correct. But same question by using the chain rule you can find. Here also again we will take the two functions here now. What is that? Let u equal to, you can take first now cot x square you can take, and v equal to x square you can take. That means u equal to, you can write now cot v. It's correct. That means therefore the value of y equal to what you get now, this is the root of u, 2 into root u. 2 into root u. Again same you can write now by chain rule. By chain rule. So dy by dx equal to dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dv into dv by dx. dv by dx now. So different derivative of y with respect to u. So 2 is anyhow constant value right outside now, 2 into. Differentiation of root u equal to how much? 1 by 2 into root u is correct, into derivative of u with respect to v. So derivative of cot v equal to how much? This is the clearly we know very well that one, minus cosecant square v into derivative of x square equal to 2x. X square equal to 2x now. Here 2 will be cancelled. Now all you can substitute in there. So this is clearly you can write now minus 2x into cosecant square v equal to x square whole by root u equal to how much? Square root of cot x square. square root of cot x square. Answer. Okay. So by using chain rule also we will get easily answer. So you can do like this anyway, you can solve, no problem that one. Okay. We'll do one more question now. So almost we done so many problems we done, but these all the questions are related to the first exercise only. That means second exercise. Next one, it is the implicit and explicit functions. That is tomorrow we'll do that. Seventh question. Y equal to sine of x square plus 5. Y equal to sine of x square plus 5. It's very easy, but chain rule you can do. So same thing you can take. Let u equal to, you can take now x square plus 5. Means y equal to what you get? Sine u. Now we can find it by chain rule. So therefore, dy by dx equal to dy by dx equal to dy by du into du by dx. Du by dx. So derivative of y with respect to u. Sin u equal to what you get? It is the cos u. Derivative of u with respect to x. X square plus 5 equal to 2x. So what is the answer now? 2x into cos u equal to how much? X square plus 5. X square plus 5. Okay. But these all the questions are important to you by chain rule. You ask for 1 mark questions or 1 mark or 2 marks. Learn perfectly that. If you want, once you just can open any other book, we'll get number of problems we're getting. But whatever they're asking, but compulsory we have to follow the same procedure. Okay. Just now I gave the one small introduction I'll give today. And tomorrow we're going to the I'll give the definitions and we'll start the next concept, that implicit and explicit functions. Implicit and explicit functions. Implicit and explicit functions. This is a small concept only and it's very easy also, because the next exercise is completely depending on these kind of functions only. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of implicit and what is the meaning of explicit? Generally, just once listen to me. I'll give one small expressions to you, equations I'll give you. Suppose I'm taking here now y equal to 2x plus 5, one function. Next, xy plus 2x plus 5 equal to 0, or it is a 20 you can take. Or else suppose you can write now some other function. This is the cos x. I'm taking two different functions. Clearly once you can observe that. Now coming to the first function, y equal to 2x plus 5 means what is the meaning of this condition? Please tell me anyone. How can you read this one now? Y equal to 2x plus 5. y in terms of x? It's correct. Please
Yes, sir.
respond. Correct, Olina? That means in this function, one variable is depending on other variable. It's correct now. Now one variable is depending on other variable. So this kind of functions we call as explicit functions. Remember that. What do you call that? Explicit function. And in one function only we are getting, but means here now, here a variable, one variable is not depending on other variable. One variable is not depending on other variable, then we call as the implicit function. Suppose you come to this function now, but in one function only, in one term, both x and y is there now. That means here no variable depending on other variable. No variable not depending on other variables. You know, the x and y will be different only. These two are the two different numbers now. That means here x is not depending on y is not depending on x now. So this kind of functions we call as implicit, okay, implicit functions. What do you call this one? No? Implicit functions.
So one doubt, sir.
Yes, tell me, Amma.
So if we transfer 2x plus 5 in that RHS and then we transfer x in the RHS, then x...
yes, it will be, it's okay. Later transfer one we'll get now. Okay, or else you do one thing now here only, but generally it is there. It's fine, but means after we are doing some changes, after we are doing some changes we are getting. That means here we have to count into implicit function to explicit function. Understood now? Suppose I'm taking this function directly. Starting what you call this one? Implicit. Then after we doing some changes here, that means the conversions here now. Implicit to explicit. Now to make me then 2x you can write this side. Then what you get xy equal to the cos x minus 2x minus y. Then y equal to cos x minus 2x minus y by x. This is the we call as explicit now. This is the conversions. Generally,
Okay,
if they given any equation, we can convert it into anything. Understood now? But in
yes, sir.
general, what is the meaning of difference between explicit and implicit means? This is the main difference. In explicit, one variable is depending on other variable. Means you know y in terms of x we are taking. That means y is the dependent and x is the independent. It means y is completely dependent on x. It means this kind of equation functions we call as the explicit functions. But in one function only means one variable is not depending on other variable. So that kind of functions we call as the implicit functions. Okay. That means based on these conditions we are going to discuss about on tomorrow. Tomorrow also we'll get some important questions based on the explicit and implicit functions. That means last class and today class what we done. These all the questions are completely depending on what is that basic different derivatives, product rule, quotient rule, and by using chain rule. Now any doubts we have based on the product, quotient, and chain rule?
No, sir.
Almost we done so many problems we done. It's correct. Last class we done about 20, more than 20 questions we done, and today also we done almost 15-20 questions. Okay, if you want you can take a number of examples you can solve, but don't stick whatever problems are there in your textbook. Even PU students also, because later you are going to write some community examination. That time is useful to you, so compulsory you can solve that. Okay,
Okay, sir.
any function, any doubt you have, just
Yes, sir.
immediately you ask me. Here is just we'll discuss about it. Okay, ma? Yes. Okay, bye. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Good
you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, welcome.